Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, all right, before we even get started, so I'm sitting over here and I'm thinking about some shit. I'm like, yo, you know how many people probably was like talented or whatever the case is, or they was about to make it in life, or they was about to get to a point where they was going to be able to help out their friends and family, the people they love, and help them get like to a next level, help create generational wealth, help, you know, whatever the case might be. And what happened is they either got rickied, if you know what I mean by rickied. Do y'all remember Boys in the Hood, where Ricky got killed? He was supposed to be the star athlete. Either something like that happened to them, or they just foolishly allow for somebody to put them in prison because they couldn't swallow their pride in a moment and do what was best for them and avoid some kind of... I was just sitting here thinking about that. I was like, yo, I know a couple of people that were extremely talented at whatever the thing is that they did. Hold on, give me 1 second. At whatever the thing is that they did. And what ends up happening is they end up going... Somebody that don't have no direction in life, they're not going to be nothing, they don't think they're going to be nothing, ends up destroying that person's life and affecting 15, 20, 30 other people, whole entire family trees. And I'm just thinking about that. I'm sitting over here and I'm thinking about that to myself. Anyway, we got a, actually, I want to have a pretty interesting conversation. We're going to have a hip-hop conversation, obviously, today. We might talk politics. You already know how that go. But I want to know, the two topics that we're going to be discussing today is, one, do all rappers nowadays just sound the same? It seems to me like once they get a rapper, right, that has a sound, and that sound is doing well, not everybody starts sounding like that one rapper. Is that what, like, I want to know how y'all guys feel about that. And also, the game is allegedly not retiring. And we're going to discuss that because I want to know what y'all guys think about that. And with that being said, let's give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the saloon last night. If you don't mind, definitely want to give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the saloon as usual. Yeah, so like this is what I'm thinking. I woke up early in the morning thinking about this because I'm busy over here thinking, all right, so do you remember when and this is why I absolutely try to tell people that stop judging. Like, judging individuals is like, that's not the way to go. I get it though. We're taught to judge people from a very early age. So we're taught that that's the way that we're supposed to think, but we really need to stop judging people. And when you realize that the reason why you have haters, or the reason why you have people who spend more time worried about your success than their own success, is basically because they're spending all of this time thinking about you and judging you. rather than thinking about how their life could be improved. So anyway, let's give a shout out to everybody. Let's give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the saloon last night. Shout out to the Don with the $10 drop. Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. DSTN, ain't nobody calling you Dustin, with the $10 drop. Liberty Hazelton with the $1.99 drop. A Hater, whose name will never be said on this channel, with a $1 drop. And DSTN with a $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you. You guys are all the best. I appreciate everybody, like, really, for real. Like, I know I say that, and I know sometimes it comes off like people might not believe me or whatever the case is, because I don't cater to individuals that come in here pandering to the individuals that are actually trying to create a narrative that is set to make me look like something that I'm not. So I say all that to say this. We have to be mindful that on while we're trying to win and while we're trying to do the thing that we need to do in order to be able to be sufficient in the universe, and while we're trying to do the thing that we need to do in order to better our own lives and the lives of those that we love around us, what you have to also understand is that you're going to have people that, one, either don't understand what you're doing, or two, trying to destroy what you're doing. What happens is, a lot of times, the people that don't understand what you're doing, they might think they know what you're doing, but they don't know. What they're gonna do is they're gonna go trying to find as many people who don't understand. The people that trying to destroy what you're doing is gonna go try to find as many people that don't understand what you're doing as possible, and try to get them to work with them. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna misinterpret. They're gonna misrepresent you. They're gonna misrepresent the things that you're saying. They're gonna misrepresent the things that you're doing, because evil is evil, and all evil is ever trying to do is destroy anything that they see that is different, anything that they see that is not them, that they think might be something good. So evil is always looking to destroy good. When you get with that understanding, you'll just move through life differently. And when you realize that that good is not necessarily ever trying to destroy evil. You understand what I'm saying? Good is just trying to do good. You understand what I'm saying? So when you realize that there's people out there that the reason why they're always being attacked is because they're not attacking other individuals. They're just trying to do good in the world. They don't got time for evil. Evil is always going to attack those people. So you decide whatever line you stand on. Because at the end of the day, when we all go speak to the Most High, at the end of the day, after our lives are over, at the end of the day, after we've been on this planet and it's time for us to leave off of this planet, that's what you're gonna have to deal with. Right? That's between you and your God. You, and I say your God because I'm not trying to, but that's between you and the Most High, period. You understand what I'm saying? So keep those things in mind when you decide to help others do evil against other people. You'd be like, but we just having fun. Yeah, I know you're just having fun, but read the Bible a little bit closer. Read any scripture a little bit closer, and you'll understand that a lot of what people deem as fun nowadays is just evil. There's no other way to go about it. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick. What up, New York Nikki? She says, good morning, Frost BB and family. How you doing, baby girl? What up to the business? Everett Gilchrist, salute. How you doing? Who else we got up here? Junior Martin. I'm gonna assume, I'm not even going into that, but he says the game's short-lived rap career, and yes, most of the new. You think the game's rap career was short? Hold on. Let's stop this for a minute. Let's see when the game actually first came out. Because I'm just curious, to be honest with you. Let's see when Game's debut album. Game. Albums. Let's just look at the Game's debut albums. You think 2005? You think 15 years, 16 years is a short career? Or are you saying because you didn't think he dropped enough albums? I don't understand. Game has 1 album, 2 albums, 3 albums, 4 albums, 5 albums, 6 albums, 7 albums, 8 albums, 9 albums that he's on, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, 2003. So Game first album came out in 2002. You think the Game is a short career? He's been on quite a few albums. I mean, you know, some of these are mixtapes, obviously, but he's been on quite a few. He's been on quite a few albums. It's easily over 20 albums the game's been on since 2002. I don't think that's a short-lived career. That's what I'm saying. But if that's what you believe, what up, Everett Gilchrist? Everett Gilchrist says there's like 2 or 3 sounds that like 5-10 rappers using it. I'm gonna agree with you. And I'm gonna have a whole discussion about old school rap also. What up, James S? How you doing today, my brother? DSTN, ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Who else we got up in here? What up, Liberty Hazelton? Salute, my brother. Who else we got up in here? What up, Queen Shot? The Peasants. She says, good morning, frauds, BBN fam, admins. What up, Watts Games? I'm sending out all the notifications for the Discord today, so everybody that is either that's a member of any kind, DM me right here. DM me what your email address is, so I can send you the Discord server, and DM me what you are. I'm gonna check myself, so it's not gonna matter. But you might as well DM me what you are, because I don't believe you're even gonna be able to let on to the server unless you're one of the unless I send you the correct link. What up, Vix? How you doing this morning? We love Vix. Real quick, I want to explain something, and I'm going to tell you one of the things that made hip hop so great, and one of the reasons why hip hop blew up and became such a big deal in music, just in general, was because we had a plethora of different types of artists. We had artists that did a menagerie of different things. So you might have had one artist that only did one thing, but we had so many different artists out in the 80s that did so many different things. Like we had our storytellers, like a Slick Rick that everybody knows about, but we also had our Dana Danes. And while these two individuals had similar sounds, you know, the thing that offset that the fact that these individuals had different sounds was we still had our BDPs, we still had our Juice Crews, and our Juice Crews has Marley Marl obviously was the DJ producer for the Juice Crew, but the Juice Crew obviously had Big Daddy Kane, it had Craig G, it had Master Ace, it had Coogee Rap, and all of these dudes have different sounds. You understand what I'm saying? So what up, Prince to Amir? What up, Big Hats? So when you look at what made hip hop great in previous decades and what we're doing right now, it just seems like we're not doing the same thing right now. If you go back to the 90s, people sounded different. You had a whole group in Wu-Tang. Nobody sounded the same. Wu-Tang is like 9 rappers. Nobody sounded the same. You understand what I'm saying? Then you have a in the 90s you had Nas, in the 90s you had DMX, in the 90s you had Tupac, Biggie, in the 90s you had Jay-Z. None of these dudes sounded the same. You understand what I'm saying? And I think right now the problem that hip hop has is everybody is just sounding the same, especially when it comes to male rappers. Now check this out. This is something that I don't think is fair. And this is something that female rappers have to live up to that male rappers don't. Do you notice that if a female rapper come out that sounds like another female rapper, they don't go nowhere? You know how many rappers in Houston sound, you know how many female rappers in Houston sound exactly like, what's homegirl name? Megan Thee Stallion? You know how many rappers, female rappers in Houston, because they just sound like that down there. What up, Straight Stacking? What up, Bree Powell? This sniper, because they just sound like that down there. Do you get what I'm saying? The female rappers, that's how they rap in Houston. So there are quite a few female rappers in Houston that sound exactly like Meg Thee Stallion, but they're not going to get a chance. You want to know why? Because they sound exactly like Meg Thee Stallion. But when it comes to male rappers, you can have 40 or 50 different guys sounding the exact same. This shit don't make no sense to me. What up, Black? Yeah, lyrically, they often sound the same also. So this is just a conversation I wanted to have this morning. I want to know who think that that's fair. I want to know who think that that's fair, because I don't think that that's fair. I think if we could have 15 rappers sounding like Future, I think if R.I.P. to Pop Smoke, S.I.P. to Pop Smoke, I think that if as soon as Pop Smoke passes away, we could have 2-3 rappers come out that sound exactly like him, or trying to sound like him, or maybe just sound like him because they used to work together, or they know each other, or they whatever the case is, right? I think that if we could have that, if we could have all of these rappers sounding like Migos, right? I think if we could have all of these rappers trying to come out sounding like Lil Baby, right? I want to know why we can't have 2 or 3 female rappers that sound like another female rapper. I'm not saying that that's something that I think should have happened. What I'm saying is I don't believe that it's fair that that's not even a possibility, because I don't think it's fair that that's not a possibility. Because you're trying to tell me, hold on, listen. You're trying to tell me, let's say you from, I don't know, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Let's say in Albuquerque, New Mexico, they have a specific sound, right? A female rapper comes out from Albuquerque, New Mexico with a specific sound. That specific sound wins. She starts killing it. Now you're trying to tell me that if another rapper that comes out, female rapper comes out, who's actually more highly skilled than her, but since they sound the same, she's not going to get a chance? Because you're only allowed to have one female rapper style out at a time. I don't think that's fair. Could we have a vote? Who think that's fair? I think that's BS. I think that that's not fair. I think that us as a community, us as the purveyors, as the individuals who are actually going to be listening to the music, I think that we're losing out. We're probably losing out on great songs. We're probably losing out on great personalities. We're probably losing out on extremely well-talented individuals. Now check this out. Check this out. But you know what they will do? They will go find a female who is not a rapper. Go get a dude to write bars for her and make her songs. Please explain to me how this makes sense. I need somebody to explain to me how this makes sense. You're 100% correct. Remy and Pat is always talking good stuff. Okay. Well, hold on. How long did it take that Busted song to blow? Not how long it took that Busted song to blow? That Busted song's like a year old, ain't it? Prince to Amir said, I think female rappers are mainly supported by a female fan base. Therefore, it's based on what women want. And what I'm saying is this, that there are a lot of dope female artists that nobody gets a chance to hear because they're being suppressed. That's what I'm saying. No, we're discussing music. We're not discussing, just so we can be clear, we're not discussing all of the problems in the world. We're discussing music, and music specifically. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. We're discussing music specifically. We're not discussing all of the other problems in the world. We're having a music discussion today specifically. So I personally think that's BS, in my opinion. What do I know, right? But in my opinion. Now, Black did bring up a great point. Right? Black did bring up a great point. He said females are mainly supported by female fan bases, right? And this is what I'm saying. How do you know you want to support something if you never get an opportunity to hear it? That's what I'm saying. How do you know that you would like something or don't like something if you never get an opportunity to hear it? That's what I'm saying the issue is. There are a lot of females out here that we don't even have the opportunity to hear, to know if we... Do y'all know who Lady London is? I need somebody to go. I need y'all. I'm going to put y'all on the game. All right? Hold on. I'm going to put y'all on the game. I'm going to put y'all on to an extremely good rapper, female rapper. She does spit a lot of conscious stuff, so obviously she's going to get suppressed. All right? So we already know that. But I want to put y'all on to an extremely good female rapper that the industry knows about. Right? The industry knows about her. Because I don't want... I'm not trying to trick anybody. But I want you to understand that I'm saying that these people are not being pushed to the forefront while they're pushing people to the forefront that are not as skilled. This female right here is... She's uberly talented when it comes to rap. What up, Damani? Everybody say what's up to my niece. She's uberly talented when it comes to rap. Go check her out. I want everybody to go check her out and DM her. BBN sent me. Even the freaking trolls, I don't care. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Go lie to her. Be like, BBN sent me, and then lie. I don't care. I want y'all to not DM her. I want y'all to go to her fucking page and say, BBN sent me. BBN Network sent me, and tag me. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. I'm not saying that I'm talking more. I'm speaking more on the situation that we have where artists are being suppressed. I'm not talking about artists that we actually hear and don't like. That happens. That happens. But there are a lot of artists that's being suppressed. Hold on, I got another one for y'all. She's from overseas. What's her name? I forgot her name. Here we go. Lady Lashar. That's her fan page though. Hold on. Her right here. Go on one of her comments, say BBN sent me. She nice. She from overseas. She from like London or something. She nice. Go be like, yo, BBN sent me. She nice. For real. And you can tell and both of these people, you can tell write their own shit. I just want that to be clear. I just want that to be clear. Both of these people write their own shit. Not that, and also I want to be even more clear on something else. I don't care if people write their own stuff anymore. There's so many people not writing their own stuff that I don't care if you don't write your own stuff no more. I just want to hear good music. As long as somebody else isn't writing your stuff and you talking about you the best rapper ever, it don't matter to me. What up, Stay Wise? How you doing? What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones. Remember, everybody, every single person that is a member, y'all got to DM me your email address. What up, Nam? So I could invite y'all to the, I'm sending out invites today. So I can invite you to the Discord server. The only people that's being allowed onto the Discord server are the individuals that are members. That's what I'm saying. Just to be perfectly honest and to be perfectly fair. Because I don't care. I rap, right? And I'm going to let y'all know right now. Me looking at the way hip-hop is going, there are a lot of people who are the top tier rappers that everybody love. They get help. They get help. I don't know what to tell you. I know they get help. They get help. Some of them is getting exposed. Some people don't even care. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares Drake gets help. Why? Because Drake consistently puts out good music. And people are like, well, I don't know. I want him to keep putting out good stuff. I don't really care what's going on. So nobody cares. I'm pretty sure Philly has a ton of dope female rappers. I'm telling you. A ton of female rappers. Okay? Just so we can be clear. Every city got a ton of female rappers that's good. That are getting no recognition. Because for some strange reason, if we have one female rapper with a style, no one else is able to do it. So shout out to that. All of that makes no sense to me. But it is what it is at this point. Y'all want to get into this game conversation, or y'all want to, because I got a ton more to say about this. So we could stay on this, or we could get into the game conversation. It don't matter. We are going to be live tonight. We're going to have live performances tonight. We're going to have live performances tonight, just so we could be clear. So tonight on the BBN, we're probably going to go live around 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe a little bit sooner, maybe around 7. We're going to have live performances. Just so we can be clear, this is a new thing that we're going to start doing. We have artists that we're going to be doing live, that we're going to be showing up, and we're going to be doing live. We're going to be showing live performances of them. I'm going to see how this is going to work out. We're going to keep doing this. We're not straying away from this. This is a new BBN thing. By this time next year, we will have concerts. I guarantee you. Well, if COVID is over. If COVID is over, we will have concerts by this time next year. I guarantee you. I already got the artists. Let's go. Non-Bigness says yes. Tyrese said years ago, his biggest hits, he never even wrote them. All rappers get an ad-lib or a bar here and there. Prime example, Nicki and Safari, he helped on a few songs and got credit. There's a difference between somebody writing with you and somebody writing your song for you. I just want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be any misinterpretation. There are a lot of individuals who get help. The majority of these individuals get help. Why do you think people go do song? Why do you think Lil Baby is like, yo, it costs you $200,000 to do a song with me? He's not saying it costs him $200,000 for a feature. He's saying, I'm gonna write a song for you. That song is gonna cost you $200,000. You're gonna buy the song off of him for $200,000 with the opportunity that you might be able to make a couple million. And he's gonna be on the song, so he getting points. Why do you think that dude's so rich? Or he looking like he's so rich at least? Why do you think everybody gives Lil Baby everything? You see Lil Baby birthday? Did y'all see Lil Baby birthday when everybody pulled up with incredible gifts for this dude? Did y'all see that? There's a reason. There's a reason. Why do you think T.I. went and did a song with Lil Baby? Because T.I.'s still witty. He can still rap, but he can't sound like Now. So you get in the studio with a rapper that can sound like Now. You write your shit, that rapper helps you sound like Now. You still witty, you still smart, you can still write bars, you just can't sound like Now. That's it. Why do you think I keep trying to tell people Tory Lanez is probably one of the most talented artists we have out now? Because he can sound like anything. He can listen to any artist and do their shit. Shout out to Tighten Up TV. Tory Lanez is probably the most, right now, Tory Lanez is maybe the most capable rapper we have that's making music. capable. I'm not saying the best. I'm saying capable. He could do anyone's style, homie. He was battling those dudes doing their style to take them out. Tell me about that. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Tory Lanez was battling dudes doing their style. You know how many of them dudes want to slap the shit out of him when they see them? I'm just keeping it a stack. I hope nobody actually does it. I like Tory Lanez. But you know how pissed off? Imagine you Michael Jordan and somebody hits the game winner on you and it's a fadeaway. Imagine you Allen Iverson and somebody hits you with that crossover. Bang! Your own crossover. You know how pissed off you gonna be? Yo, imagine if you DK Metcalf, a freaking safety get an interception, you go for a tackle, and he stiff arm the shit out of you. You know how pissed off you gonna be? Tory, that was some rat bastard shit he did. Part of my language. Those curses are acceptable. Those are some rat bastard shits he did, man. What in the hell? Gotta be pissed off at Tory Lanez. Yo, just get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's stay ahead of the curve. You know how pissed off you have to be? Like, this rat bastard, he took my old style and killed me. You know how pissed off you gotta be? God dang it. Tory Lanez is one of the most talented rappers out there right now, man. I don't care what nobody say. Yo, think about that for a minute, man. Imagine if you Mike Tyson and people come and he boxing and they do that damn Dempsey fucking shit on you and knock you out, and then you waking up in the hospital and niggas say, yo, Mike, you hit you with your own punch. You gonna be like, what? Shout out to Ryan McDonald with the $6.99 drop. Ryan McDonald pulls up to the saloon. He comes in. He's the only one. He's looking around. He's like, oh, man, I'm in here all by myself. Nobody is in the saloon yet. Ryan McDonald is running around the saloon like this because he's the only one in there. Yeah. He's running around the saloon. He's running around the saloon like this. He's having a good time. Nobody else is in the saloon. Shout out to Ryan McDonald. He goes up to the bartender. He says, hey, bartender, I need all of the drinks. Bartender like, look, man, you pay for one drink. You in the saloon, $5, dude. You pay for one. He pays on one drink. He's like, here's your coffee. Here's a little bit of brandy. Get out of here. Brian McDonald's like, yo, thanks. He picks his coffee up, drinks it real quick, and then runs away from the bartender. Yeah. His arms like this over his head. Shout out to Ryan McDonald pulling up in the saloon all by himself. Nobody else is in here yet. But yo, on some real shit. Hold on, I gotta wipe my nose and shit. I'm laughing at this stupid shit. Yo, but on some real shit. Okay, one, tighten up TV. I'm agreeing with you. The reason why they want to get Tory Lanez out the game because they can't battle him and get him out the game. Tory Lanez is too good of a songwriter. Get it? Not only because Tory Lanez just flat out rap, he's a really good songwriter. So they can't just get him out of the game. What I think they want to do is this. Listen, I'm going to tell you what I think they want to do. What I think they're doing to Tory Lanez is making him look so bad he can't come out with his own music. And he has to write music for other people that they own. I'm going to say this again. What I think that they're trying to do copy. What I think that they're trying to do is make Tory Lanez look bad So he has to make music for their artists. He don't got no choice. In order to keep making money and keep living his lifestyle, he's gonna have to make music for other people, who then they're gonna make that money off of them. Because remember, he's independent. They don't make no money off of Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez make all his own money, and you don't really need people for distribution now because of you don't really need people for distribution now. Copy. I'm getting directions from somebody right now, so I'm gonna be talking, but I'm also gonna be doing something else. So give me a second because I was really excited to get the show started today, so I slacked on something, and I'm getting texts right now by somebody basically telling me, get the fuck on point. What are you doing over here? So let's get on point real quick, but we're gonna keep this conversation going. So yo, look, check this out. Tory Lanez, so Tory Lanez is independent, right? So they don't make no money off of him. So what they trying to do, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but what they trying to do is they trying to make it so Tory Lanez can't make music himself. That the only way that he's gonna be able to make music is if he writes for their artists. So that's what I believe they're trying to do. Just so we can be clear, that's what I believe that's what I believe all of this is about. And I think they're just trying to blacklist him, blackball him, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, he don't got no choice but to write music for their artists, because they don't want him out here making. Because imagine what do you think is gonna do? Okay, so you want to know another person that they was pissed off at? A lot of people was pissed off at No Limit Soldiers, No Limit guys. Why did I press that button when I had that other button? Who's the No Limit guys? A lot of people was pissed off at them, right? Absolutely angry. You want to know why? They owned all their own shit. So you had a lot of people that was pissed off at them. Replace. Copy. Thank you very much. I did it. I was not paying attention. Yeah, that's the only way for them to get a piece of the bread. Master P, thank you, non-bigness. That's the only way for them to get a piece of Tory Lanez's bread. He's way too talented to be out there. And then what's going to happen? The next artist that's as uberly talented like Homeboy is, like Tory Lanez is. You know what the next artist is going to do? Why do I need to sign? You know how many artists right now is dope as hell making music that I'm telling you we want to hear? Because I've been listening to some of these artists. They're not signed. They probably not even trying to get signed. They just trying to get their music out there. You know how many artists? I was talking to one the other day. I asked them, when we start doing our BBN shows, you gonna pull up for us? The hell yeah. You know how many artists? And that's another thing that I just want to point out about Tory Lanez real quick. He said, I think Master P has made ice cream. Let's look. I think Master P did make ice cream. Liberty Hazelton said, I'm surprised Master P didn't make ice cream yet. Hold on, I think Master P made ice cream. I'm not sure. Let's see if he made ice cream. He made an album called Ice Cream. He had a song called Ice Cream, apparently. Ice Cream Man, studio album by Master P. So whether he made actual ice cream or not, he has an album called Ice Cream. Look. Fucking Master P, man. You can't hate on Master P's hustle. You cannot hate on Master P's hustle. Sule! Sule says, good morning, BBN family. Hope everyone has a good morning. Sending my love. He made an album called Ice Cream, though. So maybe he didn't make the actual. It's probably on the list of things to do, though. Fucking Master P, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. You make it in the rap game with no playlisting, right? Right now, DJ Academics could tell his people to go listen to somebody and probably gonna get that person 500,000 streams. You get what I'm saying? Right now, DJ Academics could tell somebody to go listen to an artist and probably get that artist 500,000 streams. Before people even find out whether that guy's good or not. The internet's changed the game, homie. That's why they fighting so hard to suppress individuals like a Tory Lanez. The Hootie Hoo flavor. DST says, I'm pretty sure Master P got ice cream. The Hootie Hoo flavor, probably the truth. Yo, shout out to Salty Sex Creation. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Yo, but Libby Hazelton said that shit. I immediately was like, you know what? I'm surprised he hasn't made ice cream. Then I thought about it. I was like, hold on. Hold on. But no, Liberty Hazelton is 100% right, though. Look, man. That's a hustler. You know what a hustler? That's what I keep trying to tell you. There's the difference between a hustler and a scammer. Scammers hate hustlers. I'm going to tell you why scammers hate hustlers. Because scammers want you to think they hustlers. They really scammers. Scammers hate hustlers. Scammers do not like hustlers. I'm just telling you. Scammers do not like hustlers. Because scammers want you to think they scammers. Scammers want you to think they hustlers. You understand what I'm saying? Because a hustler actually gives you something of value. A scammer just taking from you ain't give you shit. I'm just telling you what it is, man. Scammers hate hustlers, man. So when you see somebody that's a hustler, pay attention to who don't like them. And then pay attention to what they trying to sell you. Pay attention. Putting you on the game right now, whether you know it or not. Vix is like, I'm a hustler, baby. What song? I want you to know. What song is that? And where I is, but where I'm about to go. What song is that? I don't even know that song. Like, I don't even know if she was thinking that song, to be honest with you. Hustlers figure it out. Scammer is a thief. That's a fact. Scammers hate hustlers. Don't get that shit confused. Sorry about this. 1 second. Pharrell, Jay-Z Pharrell, boom. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, scammers hate hustlers, man. Yo, all you gotta do, what up, Wise Civilized? All you got to do is this. If you really want to know who a person is, don't pay attention to the shit they like. Pay attention to the shit they don't like. If you really want to know what kind of character a person is, who a person is, what they about, pay attention to the things they don't like. Pay attention to that. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to the things that people won't like and the things that people won't accept, you'll know more about them than if you pay attention to the things that they like. I'm just telling you. And you'll know how to treat them better. Also, everybody that is a member of the channel, send me your email. I'm sending out all invites to the Discord today. So send me your email, and also on your email, you're not even going to be able to be on the Discord. Discord has this thing real quick that aligns with YouTube. So if you're not an actual yeah, I heard he did steal that song, Big Hats. That's a fact. Hold on, I'm going to tell you. If you don't have if you're not actually a member at that status, the Discord isn't even going to let you in. So I just want to let you know, for anybody that plans on wasting your time, because there's nothing for me to send the email. You're just gonna be wasting your time. I actually did hear that Jay-Z stole that song, or that song or another song. It could have been that song. I did hear that. DSTN says scammers don't eat with hustlers. They run out on the bill. That's a fact. Scammers hate hustlers, man. Scammers line hustlers up to get killed all the time. Killed, robbed all the time. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Shout out to who's saying is that? That's somebody saying that shit is dope too. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Y'all know who it is. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head. Also, you gotta let me know if you're what member you are, so I can send you the appropriate invite. You have to let me know if you're a BBN member, a BBN gang, or if you are a bag swinger, so I can send you the appropriate invite. Because if I send you the wrong invite, you're not gonna be able to make it in nowhere. So send me the let me know if you're a BBN gang member or a bag swinger. And just so we can be clear, if you are a bag swinger, you're going to be able to be on the BBN gang member service. But if you are a BBN gang member, you will not be on the bag swinger service. Yeah, Ryan McDonald, it's only for the green team. It's only for the green team. It's only for the people who are members of the channel. This is a thing that I'm giving to people who are members of the channel. If you think that there's something wrong with that, then that's on you. I'm also got a list that I'm going to check everybody's names against. So you have to also let me know who you are in the chat, just so we can be clear. If I don't know who you are in the chat, there's nothing I can do about it. Ryan McDonald already sent me his email. Hassan Campbell, thank you. Ryan McDonald sent me his email. He's not even a member. What the fuck? Shout out to Ryan McDonald. Shout out to Ryan McDonald, man. Yeah, the survey ain't even gonna let you on, homie. I can send you all the links. The survey ain't even gonna let you on. I'm just telling you. So real quick, can we get to the game part of the conversation real quick? Can we get to the game? We have already been in here 50 minutes. We have not discussed the game yet. I want to discuss the game. Can we discuss the game? Is it time? Is it time to discuss the game? Yeah. He says, watch your circle before they hurt you. That's what Hassan Campbell says. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. Salute. That's a good saying. That's a fact. Do y'all notice whenever I talk about other YouTube content creators, I talk about them positively, or I don't talk about them at all? Anybody notices that? Anybody notices that if whenever 90% of the time I mention somebody else that does what I do, I'm mentioning them in a complimentary way? Anybody notices that? No matter what I think about them personally, I mention them only in complimentary ways. I better start spending more time with people who got positive energy on them. I'm gonna send this guy a message right now laughing. But nigga, you ain't even a member. And a laughing emoji. I think it's funny. So I want to discuss the game. Let's get to the game. Let's move to the game if y'all don't mind. Before we get to the game, I want to show y'all something real quick. What in the hell? I hope whatever that is, it gets, the situation is handled appropriately. Check this out, y'all.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is BQ Mommy coming to you straight live from the saloon. I need y'all to pull up on us Monday, January 18th. We previewing our artist spotlight featuring I Am Jamaican Sean, debuting his album 18th Church Street, out on all platforms, digital platforms, January 23rd. Yo, tune in, send them drops to BBN Network. Let's get it poppin'. Who's with MSG Empire? Me a gal is from me born. Me a hot gal inna me yard. Them don't know what fi call me. Money from overbroad. Stuff inna the barrel down a yard. Them don't know what fi call me. Call me boss, call me general. No boy know this and me no step on. Me pay me a profit one and a me alone. Them badness say them boy they watching in a show hotel. Beginning to walk.
So yo, anyway, I'll be doing some funny shit, or about when I be having people text me sometime, I be saying shit I think is funny. It's Eddie Murphy on the top of the car shouting pull over, just making that noise. No, the game could really rap. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. The game could rap. The game could rap. Game's a good rapper. Game's a good rapper. Don't let nobody lie to you. The Game's first album, absolutely classic. 50 Cent, Eminem, Dre, I believe. I don't know if Eminem had anything to do with it, but 50 Cent, Dre, absolute classic. Absolutely dope. Moneybag Child says he doesn't care. I'm not sure what he doesn't care about, but I hope they work that out. So I'm gonna tell you something super funny. First of all, I need y'all to understand something. None of these rappers can retire. I'm not trying to laugh at this, right? None of these rappers can retire. They can't. Do you know how much money rappers owe? do Do y'all understand how much money rappers be owing these record labels? Do y'all understand? Like these rappers be millions of dollars in debt. Y'all do know this, right? Like this y'all do know this, right? None of these rappers can retire. Now I'm gonna explain to you why absolutely the Game can't retire. Do you remember when Game just did that? When Game just got sued? Am I the only one that remembers when the Game just got sued? Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Am I the only one that remember when the Game just got sued? Am I the only one? The Game just got sued. The Game just got sued. He was on some kind of show, right? Some dating show or something like that. He goes on the dating show. What ends up happening is he goes on a date with a female on the show, and she says, "What up, Model T? Model T Unleashed pulls up into the chat." So he goes on this dating show. He has a date with this chick. She accuses him of basically grabbing her vagina. She had no panties on also, she's saying, I believe. She accuses him of sexually molesting her. She sues him for some money. The Game says he's not even going to court. The Game don't go to court. The Game don't go to court. She gets a $7 million win. I'm going to say this again. A situation happens where the Game goes he's on a reality TV show or something. He goes on a date with some female, and then watch when I break this down even a little bit more for y'all. But hold on, we're going to one thing at a time. He goes on a reality TV dating show. He goes on a date with a female. When he goes on a date with the girl, she accuses him of sexually molesting her. He allegedly put his hands between her legs and touched her vagina without her giving him consent. Yep, big hats. He signed all of his assets over that whack 100 trying to be sneaky. That happened also. But hold on. How do you not wear drawers on the first date? Maybe she just don't wear drawers, man. I don't know. But we're not doing that. We're not blaming the victim. Copy? But yeah, that's nasty. That's disgusting. Coincidentally, if I go out on you on the first date and you don't wear drawers, I probably don't want to hit it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be like, there might be something up in there I don't want on me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be a little concerned and a lot nervous, just so we can be clear. All right, so hold on. So the Game has to pay her $7 million. Hold on, let's see what the Game's net worth is. The fuck? No, I mean, nah. That was a good question. I'm just saying we're not gonna blame the victim. You understand? That's all I'm saying. We're not gonna blame the victim, but yeah, I'm not. Come on, man. What the hell is she doing? But also, it was for a TV show. So who isn't to say that she was told not to wear no panties? You understand what I'm saying? The people that run if you know anything about these reality TV shows, they tell you to do a thing. And if you want to stay on the show, you do the thing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact. So who knows? Who knows? I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows? The problem with the. Let's turn this off real quick. Yeah, them producers are extremely manipulative. So who knows exactly? Like they probably told her don't wear no panties. They probably was like, yo, look, we want you to be on this thing. We need for you to not wear panties. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to probably turn my phone off and back on. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. So she won. Yeah, she won the rights to all of his royalties. Right? So check this out. Yeah, what up, Tyler? So check this out. She won the rights to all of his royalties, right? So she also won $7 million. Okay, so this is basically what it was. He didn't show up to court. When he didn't show up to court, she won a judgment. She won a default judgment. Her default judgment was like $7 million. When she won the default judgment, what happened then, Game was like, I'm not paying her. And he was like kind of throwing it in the court's face about how he's not paying her. He was basically saying he was broke. He signed everything over, I believe, to Whack 100, or signed everything over to other people to make it look like he didn't own anything at all. Kind of like what Future does. I'm not trying to laugh at that because that's some real bullshit. But that's basically what was done. So that's basically what was done. So now his net worth, they're saying, is $25 million. But I guarantee you, when I looked at it before, the shit said $6 million earlier this year. Shout out to the Game. It's $25 million now. So the Game, because he was hiding all of his money. So check this out. Hold on. You want to know what else that hurt the Game? Has anybody seen the Game in movies or television shows or anything as of recently? Because I'm telling you right now, I believe that the Game has the look to be on a movie. The Game has the look to be on a television show. The Game has the look to do acting. Right? The Game has that look. Does he not? But what happened? He went on somebody's television show and got accused of molesting a female. So who you think want to touch him? So not just did he have to now pay this woman $7 million. Now, not only do, and not for nothing, I done covered it on this channel. So all you got to do is look up BB in the Game. Shout out to DSTN with the $10 drop. He says he's smoking trees. DSTN pulls up into the saloon. I don't know what it was called. His net worth at the time was $11 million. I don't know. DSTN pulls up into the saloon. When DSTN pulls up into the saloon, he goes to the bartender. He's like, hey, bartender, have you seen my wife? For everybody that don't know, DSTN is a really hard-working man with a whole bunch of kids, and his wife is always coming to the saloon and dragging him home. You seen my wife? Bartender says no. DSTN says, could I have a plate of food? Bartender has a whole plate made up. He gets some grits. He gets some beef bacon. He gets some turkey bacon. He gets some hash browns. He gets some eggs with some cheese on it. He gets a cup of coffee with a little bit of brandy inside of it. Shout out to DSTN with the $10 drop. Now check this out. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. I covered this story that I'm talking about. So all you got to do is go to our I covered this story that we're talking about. So all you got to do is go to BBN Anywhere, type in the Game. I covered this extensively. Look, these are all of the videos I got on the channel about the Game. I've covered this extensively. So if you want to see what I've said about this previously, all you got to do is go to the BBN channel, type in BBN the game, and you can see what other that we've spoken on this previously before. I've covered this extensively, just so we can be clear. Some of these are just sports, by the way, but yeah, the game, I covered this extensively. I don't think the game should do a versus with 50 Cent. I think that'll be cheating the rest of us, because a lot of the game's best music is when he was with 50 Cent, or 50 Cent helped him make it. So I think that'll be cheating the rest of us. Just so we can be clear. No, they said his net worth is 20-something million, man. 25 million. He said $50,000 in a taco. No, man. Get out of here. So what happens is the game's basically, he was throwing it in the court's face that he wasn't going to pay the young lady. Just so we can be clear. He was making light of the fact that he's not paying her nothing. He was literally saying, I'm not giving you nothing. The court said, okay, not a problem. What we're going to do is, we're going to take all of your royalties from your music until the debt is paid off. So now, the record label has to send Game's money directly to the shorty. The game don't even see it. His wages is being garnished. For everybody that don't know what I'm trying to explain. His wages is being garnished. The game can't quit. The game cannot quit rap. He needs to be trying to figure out how to get back into acting. The courts don't got a choice. Look, I want to explain something real quick. You know how many people, first of all, he didn't even show up to court. He didn't even show up to court. When he was supposed to show up to court, he didn't even show up to court. That's one. Two, he probably did get set up. They probably, the producers of the show, just so we can be clear, the producers of the show probably told homegirl not to show up with no panties, and told Game that if she show up with no panties, it's a go. So Game noticed she didn't have no panties on, probably thought it was a go. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that is what happened, but what I'm saying is, I've heard a lot of stories about what these producers of these shows do. These producers of these reality TV shows do to keep stuff going. Keep people beefing and keeping people arguing, and people don't even really, in real life, got a problem with one another. The Game allegedly signed all of his property and all of his monies over to the Whack 100. I guess Whack 100 signed the shit back after they seen that didn't work. I don't know. Yeah, when you don't show, you get a default judgment. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. No rapper could retire, y'all. Any rapper that's signed to a label, they can't retire. I'm going to explain something to y'all. Right? If you have 25 million, you probably owe your record label 50. You get what I'm saying? If you have 25 million, you probably owe your record label 30. If you have 10 million, you probably owe the record label 30, 40. You understand what I'm saying? So these rappers that you be seeing that be having thousands of dollars, they be flat broke. The record label pay for everything. A record label's a bank. Let me explain something. The record label's a bank. So when you get advances, those advances come with you gotta pay back interest. that interest rates be retarded. Meg Thee Stallion is never going to be able to retire. The interest rates be retarded. It's a whole trap. But the thing is, when you sign to these people and when they got an investment in you, they make sure you don't fail. So a lot of times people will sign because they know that they need that push. They know that they need the machine behind them. You want to know how pissed off the record label was when Wu-Tang blew up? The record labels was pissed when Wu-Tang blew up. Wu-Tang did it without them. Remember, nobody wanted to sign Wu. Nobody wanted to sign Wu. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Can you understand that for a minute? Wu-Tang couldn't get signed. They talk about it in their early music. They talk about it all the time. They could not get signed. Wu-Tang. Just let that sink in for a minute. Let that sink in. A group with damn near no weak members. You God, I don't know what to tell you. With damn near no weak members. 10 people deep could not get signed. Just think about that for a minute. Like, really process that. Getting signed don't be having nothing to do with talent. And everything to do with what you will accept and what you won't. Don't be having nothing to do with talent. And Wu-Tang made it, just so we could be clear, before the internet. Somehow they blew. You want to know what Wu-Tang Clan's lead single was? Does anybody know what Wu-Tang's Clan lead single? Does anybody know what the world's introduction to Wu-Tang Clan was? And this is why a certain rapper needs to get so much more respect than he do in hip-hop. Does anybody know what their lead what their lead single was? Also, could we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App? Come on, let's go. Does anybody know what Wu-Tang's lead single was? Anybody? I'm gonna let y'all guess for a minute. I'm gonna let y'all guess for a minute. I don't think nobody gonna guess it. I don't think nobody's gonna guess it. Nobody is gonna guess this. I'm gonna tell you what their lead single was. I'm gonna tell you. Those are some pretty good guesses. Don't get it confused. But their lead single was METHOD, man. METHOD, man. That was their lead single. Hey, you, get off my Al. That was their lead single. Method Man deserves so much more respect than he gets. So much more respect. That was their lead single. That was their first That was their first. Alright, we back. Alright, my computer is hot as hell. I'm gonna make it colder in here. Look, I live in New York City. I live in New York City. I will check. But I'm telling you right now, on Video Music Box, the first video I ever seen of Wu-Tang was Method Man. That was the first video I ever seen on Video Music Box. Hold on. I'm going to check. But that was the first video I ever seen on Video Music Box. I can be wrong. Okay, first, what was the Wu-Tang Clan's first album? Return to the 36-7 Chambers, right? Okay, hold on. I may be wrong. Return to the 36 Chambers. That was their first album, right? What the? No, not demo. Studio album. Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, right? Because I think we're answering two different questions. Just so we can be clear. How could I be tripping? I can't just be wrong, Big Hats. I can't just be Big Hats. I can't just be wrong. I can't just be wrong, Big Hats. I got to be all the way tripping. I just can't be wrong. I can't, Big Hats. Hold on. I just can't be wrong. I got to be all the way tripping. I can't just be wrong. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Like, I can't just be wrong. Okay, hold on. No. So hold on, I was wrong, but I was only wrong by one song. This is where the album. This is what the releases were. May 3rd, Protect Your Neck. August 3rd, Method Man. Those were the singles. So those were the videos. I can't just be wrong. What the hell? And not for nothing, Can It Be All So Simple is one of my favorite songs of. Look, first of all, could we just say right now that there's not many groups that could go against Wu-Tang? If Wu-Tang went against a versus against somebody, could we just admit right now that people will get stomped? Could we just admit that people would get stomped? Groups would get stomped trying to do a versus against Wu-Tang. Stomped. You guys is the worst, man. I can't just be wrong. I gotta be all the way tripping. Model T said it'll be a versus battle against themselves. And could we also admit that Wu-Tang probably big hats, man. I mean, god dang it, I can't just be wrong. I mean, shout out to that shit though. But Big Hats is really pissed. Like, yo man, you tripping, Jack. He said it just like that too. Yo, Jack, you tripping. Let's get 3 to 4 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Best protect your neck. First things first, man. You're effing with the worst. I'll be sticking pins in your head like a effing nurse. I'll attack any who's in it. Come fully stacked with the fat stack. Shame on you if you come through to the old dirty stick straight from the Brooklyn Zoo. And I'm daring you, man, to come to my center. You enter the winter. Shame on you. Cause I'ma break food on a man. The old dirty bastard is dirty and stinking. Rolling. Yo, that whole jump off was dope, man. I don't care what nobody say. Yo, protect your neck. First things first, man. Wait, I just did 2 different verses, didn't I? No, that was the right verse. I think I just did 2 different verses and mixed them together. I think Redman is one of the best rappers. I think Redman needs to be in more people's top 10. I think Redman is incredible. I think that Redman is just, you know, he's not industry, but I think Redman is incredible. And I think if Redman actually wanted to be considered or looked at like some of these, I think Redman don't have no ego. And often when you don't have no ego, or your ego isn't like the person standing next to you, people misinterpret you either not believing in yourself, or people interpret that you might be you aren't as good because the other guy is busy, you know, carrying himself in a certain manner that makes him look like he has more. Redman is incredible. Redman is 100% an incredible rapper. Redman is an incredible rapper. What up, J Mill? What are you talking about? Redman's in Nebraska? I thought Redman was from New Jersey, the Brick City. Maybe he was born in Nebraska? What the heck do I know? Yeah, so Redman don't take himself too seriously. Sometimes I take myself too seriously. It's not that I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Sometimes people do shit and they think it's funny, but I be taking that shit as an insult. I be like, red bastards. I'm laughing at some shit that ain't even funny. Yo, let's get $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all, let's go. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing this morning? Let's get some hater drops going. Oh boy. But yeah, so the game, just so we can be 100% transparent, he's gonna be coming out with a new studio album, so says Whack 100, so shout out to that shit. Yeah, I know Redman's from Newark. Somebody was talking about Nebraska. I don't know what they talking about. I think Redman is better than the other rappers. I think Redman is better than Wu-Tang members individually. Absolutely. I don't even think that's a question. Shout out to Red. I'm not even playing. I think the thing that makes Red and Meth sound so dope together is Method Man has maybe one of the most distinctive dope flows, period. Like, we're not even gonna play with it. And Redman is just an absolute monster when it comes to rapping. He's a monster. But Method Man has one of the dopest flows in hip-hop history. Just the way he speaks. You gotta understand, your cadence has a lot to do with the way that you speak and the way that you sound, right? And Method Man has one of the most distinctive, and nobody could do a Method Man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you try to sound like Method Man, it's not gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. And I think that that's what we're missing nowadays with all these rappers that sound the same. I think that people are chasing the bag so much, and it's not about being the best. If it's about being the best, you wouldn't be trying to help people sound like you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing this. You know how many people copy off, and this is not me stunting. This is some real shit. You know how many other YouTube content creators have came in here, see what I do, and try to copy it? And hope that they get seen by more people, so people think it's their thing, and it originated with them. You understand what I'm saying? But if you see me do the thing that they're copying off of, and you see them doing the thing that the emulation of the thing that they're trying to create, you can, like, right there look and be like, nah, that came from Jack. Because I'm not coming on here being a character. I'm coming on here literally. This is just, like, I've talked like this for years. A lot of the things that y'all hear me say, a lot of the phrases that y'all hear me use is shit that, you know what I'm saying, I've said for years in one incarnation or another. So it's just, it's natural for me to speak in such a manner. It's natural for me to say certain things in such a way, if that makes sense. Yeah, but, it is what it is. Non-bigness says, yeah, we need that crazy, funny, happy just to get our feelings. Rap like, damn, can we get a new Mary J? Hateration, holleration. Song is too tense and stressful in the world right now. Well, what you have to understand, a lot of the people that wrote Mary J's music, Mary J didn't write her own music. A lot of it didn't Tank write, or not Tank, I forgot who it was. Who was Mary J in a relationship with at one point or another? I believe he was writing a lot of her music. He had some dope songs himself. So you have to understand, our songwriters, we need uplifting rap. That's a fact. Our songwriters from the 90s, they're not writing songs anymore, because our songwriters from the 90s were influenced by the 80s, right? So in the 80s, we needed to have more unity. Now in the 80s, we had the crack epidemic. In the 80s, poverty was so horrible in the 80s. I don't think people understand how bad poverty was in the 80s. And then there was an expansion where the divide between the haves and the have-nots was it was so vast. But in the 90s, the divide from the haves and the have-nots, where it was still vast, it didn't look as vast. You understand what I'm saying? It didn't look, the aesthetic look to it wasn't as big. But in the 80s, when you looked at the haves and the have-nots, it looked like it was insurmountable. So in the 90s, we just had different music. So when you come into the 2000s, you had people that was influenced from the 90s. So now we have people that was influenced from the previous decade. And the individuals that was influenced from the previous decade, what are they going to rap about? They forgot about how drugs destroyed us in the 90s, in the 80s. They forgot how the prison system destroyed us in the 90s. So they playing with them things. They playing with the drugs and they playing with the prison. So what's happening to all our rappers? They getting shot. Not all of our rappers, a lot of these rappers. They getting shot. They having drug problems. And they going to prison. Because that's all they talking about. They're not talking about nothing else. Everything that they're talking about, all the futures that they're creating, all the things in which they're speaking into existence, is negative. That's why if you know a hater, stay away from a hater. Because a hater's going to help you speak negativity into your life. And they're going to think it's fun. They're going to watch you suffer and laugh at you. Stay away from a hater, even if they're hating on somebody else. DSTN said rap used to be about pride and skill, diversity. I remember when you had to be nice. Then you made it music. Yeah, I remember when you had to actually have skill. I remember when you heard another rapper and were impressed, not by you heard another rapper and you was impressed. Now people aren't impressed from hearing rappers. People are impressed from seeing what rappers have. We just live in a different time. I remember there were rappers that was absolute beasts, and then you go watch their video and I don't know what to tell you. You'd be like, this person does not look like they drive a Mercedes Benz. I don't know. I don't know how anybody feels when they go to a prison or a jail and they have to, withdrawal starts hitting them. Anyone is going to have a problem. You got people that are stone broke that get hired in a lot of these rappers because they stone broke. Because they out there grifting and scamming and hustling all day, every day just to get to their next high. Go talk to somebody that sell drugs. They'll tell you. There be people walking around look like total derelicts. They come up with a couple of $100 every day to get high. They come up with $100 every day to get high. Every day. They coming up with that $40, $50, $60, $70, $100, $150 every day to get high. They look like whole derelicts. Just telling you. It is what it is. How often? I don't. Well, the whole. I'm assuming everybody that got. First of all, I don't care if you don't take drugs or not. When you go to jail, all types of different withdrawal is gonna hit you. Like the withdrawal of being able to eat when you want to eat. The withdrawal, the withdrawal of being able to go into the bathroom without other people in there with you. Or there's gonna be tons of withdrawal you're gonna go through. You can go to the bath when you go to jail, just so we can be 100% transparent. Just so we can be 100% transparent. There's going to be a ton of withdrawal that's going to hit you. What up, Roach? How you doing today, my brother? Happy to see you pull up. Blunt topic. So I guess that's one way to look at it. Because I'm going to say this much, right? I'm real quick for everybody that's never been in jail and had to spend no significant time there. You want to know what the worst part of jail is, in my opinion? When you thinking about whatever got you there and you thinking about what you could have did different. And you like, I could have did that thing different. I could have did this thing different. If I would have did that thing different right there. If I didn't let my pride get to me. If I would have just let that person get a win. I think that's the worst part about jail. I've never been to prison, but I think that's the worst part about jail. I think that's the worst part about sitting up in county. I think the worst thing, be it you locked up 6-7 months, however long you locked up, and all you thinking about is what you could have did different to not be there. That's the worst part. Period. Period. And then whatever the thing is, when you get out, you be like, I can't allow for that thing to send me back here. I have to figure out something else. I have to do something else. Something else has to be done. It's gonna keep it a stack. I've been locked up a couple of times because of anger and frustration. I think about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's get Let's get 2 to 3 $10 drops to the Cash App. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Oh wow, Roach said he got arrested in '99. Someone wore a wire on him. Wow, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that happened. Mm. Yeah, that's crazy. Not for nothing. Yeah, once you do going through the processing, that yeah, that's a fact. I ain't even gonna lie, big hats. I was on the island for a while over some bullshit. Um, really, just really a like, you know what I'm saying? Just some bullshit. And I'm not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't help the bullshit to put me in the situation. I did. Shout out to Roach with the $10 drop. Roach pulls up into the saloon. It's almost the end of the show, so I really don't want to stand up. Roach pulls up into the Roach pulls up into the saloon. He's like, "Yo, I love this place. This place needs more ambiance." Goes over to the bartender. The bartender says, "Look, my brother, we so happy to have you here." Cooks him up a plate. He brings out a plate of food. Got 2 big buffalo steaks. Got a little bit of eggs with a little bit of cheese on it. Got some hash browns. Got a coffee with some brandy in it. He said, "My brother, we appreciate you for pulling up today. Don't let nobody tell you different." Yeah, that's a fact. You think about, and I've almost every single time I've ever gotten arrested, every single time I've ever gotten arrested, with the exception of that I've gotten arrested for things that I've actually done. That's what I'm gonna say, because I've gotten arrested a couple of times and was legitimately innocent. I mean, when I say legitimately innocent, I mean, um, really was just in the wrong place at the wrong time quite a few times. But every time that I've gotten arrested in, it was a situation where it something I did, whether I actually did the thing or not, led to the arrest. It's always been because of violence. So that just makes me look at life like different, and that's why now where I'm at in the place in my life right now, I try to avoid all types of things like that, because I don't want to live the rest of my life locked up in jail over some bullshit. I don't want to get locked up right now on some bullshit and lose 2 years. I don't want to get locked up and lose a month. Um, Shout out to BQ Mommy with the $5 drop. She said it's going down tonight. Let me play this jump off for y'all real quick. Yeah, so that's basically where I'm at with it. Not for nothing. Okay, so apparently when my computer messed up earlier, it did a thing, and so now I gotta redo a thing. But yeah, so that's like usually where I'm at, like mentally with it, like just keep it a stack. Hold on, we're gonna let BQ Mommy call in. Matter of fact, let's let BQ Mommy call in.
Let me,
See if she could talk. She might not be able to talk. Hold on. You say you could get arrested for practice in New York. Like realistically speaking, I just want to keep it a stack. Like you don't like okay, so this is the way I look at shit, right? You don't never know what somebody else is dealing with. You don't never know what somebody else is going through. I try not to assume, because I hear so many assumptions about myself and so many assumptions about people that I know are just incorrect and are wrong. So hey, what's up? Okay. So I hear so much hello?
Yo,
Hey, what's up?
what's going on? My bad. I was still on the clock. I was trying to.
Let everybody know who they talking to. What you doing? Let's go. Hello?
Oh yeah, I'm right in the building.
Alright, let everybody know who they talking to. Come on, let's go.
My bad. I just had to shut up. I was on the clock real quick. Nah, I was just calling because it's going down tonight. That's all.
Okay, hey, let everybody know who they're talking to. Introduce yourself.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? I'm BQ Mommy. Sorry about that. I'm on the clock right now. It's time to clock out for lunch, but
Okay.
that's I was trying to get a little bit after the time, so I do apologize.
Nah, you good. What's up? Tell us about what you want to tell us about.
Oh no, we just having a little listening tonight for Artist Spotlight. S. Dot featuring his albums going down.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your artist.
You got me on the spot right here. Hold on 1 second. I gotta come back a little bit because I gotta clock out. I'm on the clock. I just had to dial in because you was calling.
Copy.
But, all right. So give me about 10 minutes. I'll get right back. I do apologize. It's a little unprofessional, but I just had to pick up because I seen you was calling. I didn't want to, I didn't want to take the call. But I gotta jump back on the clock real quick for that.
Copy.
All
Copy.
right.
All right.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sarah. BBNNETWORK, PQ My Productions. You already know.
Boom. No, that's my that's my sister. That's my sister-in-law that was just on the phone. That's my sister-in-law. No, that wasn't Goddess Venus. That's my sister-in-law right there. That was Goddess Venus that we was talking to in the car the other night. This is my sister-in-law. We're gonna wait for her to call back. Alright, so what was we just talking about? We just started talking about some whole other stuff. Because it's the end of the show. At the end of the show, we usually just talk about, change the subjects or talk about whatever. But yeah, so that's, look, I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? This is just me. This is just me speaking from a me standpoint, right? I think we've normalized going to prison in the black community to a point where we have too many people in the black community that feel like going to prison isn't a big deal, right? Nah, you good, BQ? We have too many people in the black community that feels like going to prison isn't a big deal. We have too many. We have too many people in our community. We have too many people in our community that treat it like that. And I think that that's a problem. I think people need to stop treating going to prison like it's not a big deal. I think people need to stop treating going to prison like you're not going to have people that's going to miss you. You're not going to have people that's going to care about you. I think too often people think, yo, I could go do 5 years, I could go do 10 years, I could go do this, I could go do that. But I don't commit crimes. I don't want to go to jail. I don't commit crimes. I don't want to be involved with people that are going to put me in the that's going to compromise my freedom. You get what I'm saying? So that's my mindset. So when I see something going down or I see a situation that's about to happen, and I know that the majority of the times that I've ever had to actually deal with the police in a manner where I got locked up, it's been because of violent situations. It's been because of a fight here or there. It's been because of whatever the hell, but violent situations. So me, myself, whenever I see a situation that's about to transpire, I'm not going to lie, I get a little bit of anxiety. I don't want to go to jail. I don't deal drugs. I don't do shit illegal. I don't want to go to jail. So sometimes when I think that something might be happening that might be compromising my freedom, I'm not going to lie to you, I get a little bit of anxiety. Sometimes I get a lot of anxiety. I'm way too old to be going to doing 10 years over. First of all, I don't want to do 10 years when I'm young. But I'm way too old to be going and doing 10 years right now. We're not doing that. I'm way too young to get caught up. I'm alive. I don't want to go get caught up. And then I'm doing 5 years now. I'm doing 10 years now. Think about something. Shout out to the individuals that got a real shout out. You know what I'm saying? To the individuals that got caught up in that Treyway matter, right? But you know how many of those dudes is in their 30s? And they're about to go spend 10 years here, 10 years there. They're in their 30s. Just saying. I don't want that to be a me. And I think that that's more how people got to think. Like, I got a whole daughter. A couple more years, she gonna be 18, 19 years old. But you got these other people that they're trying to, they don't care about going to jail. They don't care about dying. They don't care about none of that stuff. And they're going to come around you. They're going to either see you somewhere doing something, you not in their business at all. And they're going to try to force themselves into your life in a negative way. They're going to see you outside. They're going to try to force themselves to get into a fight with you. They're going to try to rob you. I don't even carry cash. If you come try to rob me, you just coming to kill me. Because I don't got no cash. And I'm not going to a bank machine. Just so we could be clear. I don't got no cash. I never got no cash on me. I'm never carrying no cash on me. Just keeping it a stack. If I'm walking around the street with $10 on me, that's a big deal. I never got no cash. 0% of the time. And I'm not going to no bank machine. So I don't know what to tell you. If you coming and trying to rob me, you just coming to kill me. Dude, let's just be perfectly honest with that. And one of the main reasons why I always say that on the live, so if somebody do try to roll up on me and try to rob me and end up killing me, The police could just look right at my live and have the proof. Look, this guy always says he has no money on him, which I never do. It's not even a lie. So you couldn't have possibly had rolled up on him trying to rob him. That's not even a possibility. I don't carry cash. Ever. Ever. That's why the homeless people outside be trying to line me up. Because they be asking me for money, but I don't never have no money, so I can't give you no money. Real talk, real. Hand to God. The homeless people that live out here, they be trying to line me up. That's a fact. Why you think I just went and got the coffee maker? You know what? The main thing I go outside for is coffee and food, right? So if I want a coffee, I gotta go outside. You know what? I'm just gonna get a coffee maker, put it in the room. I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm a whole grown ass adult over here. I'm dealing with people who got the mentality of a child in the body of a fucking of a grown person, but they got the mentality of a child. Yeah. The homeless people over here be trying to line me up. That's a fact. I don't never carry cash. You're not going to catch me on the day I have money. I don't carry cash. The only time I ever have cash is when I go get cash because I'm staying in a hotel and I got to give the people who work here tips. That's just, you just got to. You can't be staying somewhere in a hotel and not giving nobody no tips. That's what kind of shit is you on? What kind of shit is you on? With that being said, if y'all haven't pulled up to our website recently, pull up to our website. We're over there. We're working as usual. I got a couple of new writers. We have a couple of new writers on our website. Go pull up at our website. Everybody, I'm sending out the Discord server information today. Pull up on our website. Aaliyah's Estate posts updates on bringing her music to streaming services. Shout out to Eric Mack writing that article. Go pull up on our website. We're working over here. Other people, they not working. We're working over here. I'm going to try to push out some videos today, but I have a ton of other things that I have to do also. So hopefully I'll be able to push out some videos today. After I get off of here, I need to give my voice some rest though. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Clint Eastwood eyes, no comment. It would be nice to get a couple of drops to the Cash App, but we definitely appreciate all drops as always. Let me call this artist real quick. Let's speak to this artist, S. Dot.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing?
What's going on, man? Great show last night, man. You had me crying out here, man.
Appreciate you.
What's goody?
Regular stuff. You already know. Why don't you tell the people who we speaking to?
Oh, more or less, you speaking of $ Dot, Trey Deuce, big homie Dot, the life of a trap star. You already know. What's goody?
Regular. So we you're supposed to be performing tonight, correct?
Excuse me?
You performing tonight, correct?
Absolutely. We're in Jamaica tonight. I got my album coming out, my reggae album, 18 Church Street. and I'm doing an interview tonight after the show. So if you could pop out, everybody's welcome.
Okay. So you said you do reggae, correct?
Huh?
You said you do reggae. It's a reggae album.
I can't hear you, big bro.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, so you said it's a reggae album, correct?
Yes.
So who?
18 Church Street. It's a Jamaican thing, straight vibes.
All right, that's what it is. So who would you say your influences are?
As far as my influence, I would say in the music industry, I'm going with Vibes Cartel, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer.
Okay.
Like, I grew up listening to them on my reggae tip, so I'm more into they kind of vibes, they Sizzler vibes, they conscious vibes, right? And I really live what I rap about. So to see if I've done it before or I'm doing it. You understand?
Copy. Okay. That's kind of dope. So how many albums have you dropped previously to this one, or is this one of your first ones?
I've dropped 3 albums and 4 mixtapes. I got The Life of a Trap Star, Volume 1, 2, 3. And the mixtapes I got, I Don't Even Freestyle, Volume 1, 2, 3, and the Drill Edition.
Okay. Where could anybody go to check this out? Is they on all DSPs, or do you got some specifically in mind?
All digital platforms. I'm lit everywhere. YouTube, only my mixtapes is on YouTube. But The Life of a Trap Star series, you could get them everywhere.
Okay. So have you worked with anybody else? They don't have to be obviously mega famous or anything like that, but do you have an artist that's maybe also on the up and coming like you are that you like to work with?
Absolutely. I have a few, to be honest. I have a few artists. Like, I've worked with Caveman. He's definitely one of my artists that I want to see shine, because he's also my producer and my engineer. So definitely big shout to Caveman. Tom Mula from 6 Block. I got a feature with him. I got a few features with him. And of course, Shogun and Zip with the Drip.
Okay. Wait, I've heard about Zip with the Drip.
Yeah, that's the big bro. He just came home from doing 18 years. He got his joint style. He got Life's the Bag, Poppy Talk. He got a few joints. How to trap move. He got a few joints out. He messing up the internet right now. He's definitely one of the hottest things out right now.
Is anyone pulling up tonight, or is it just gonna be more of like a solo show that's gonna be going on?
I'm type of a family person, so when I roll like the president, man. It might be like maybe 67 of us tonight, man.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's what it is. I'm saying that's gonna be specifically performing with you though.
Shogun and Zip with the Drip.
Copy. Excellent. First of all, before we go any further, could you let everybody know what your IG is?
My IG is Trey Deuce, Big Homie dot. Trey Deuce _ Big Homie _ dot. Or you can hit my reggae page, which is Jamaican Sean. Jamaican _ SHAUNE.
After we get off of this call, I'm gonna want you to pull up into the chat and put your IG into the chat.
Not a problem.
Also, I have extremely dedicated haters. These guys have no life. They are going to pull up on you at some time. Pardon me. They are gonna pull up on you at some time and try to direct you to misinformation. I just want to let you know, these guys, they don't got no life, man. Shout out to those dudes.
Absolutely. I gotta shout them out, because without the haters, we wouldn't be nowhere, you heard?
God dang it. You should see the haters we got over here. Like, these dudes are dedicated. Like, this shit is retarded. Shout out to those guys, though.
Yeah, big shout.
All right.
I can't forget BQ Mommy too. That's my road dog. I gotta shout her out.
Yo.
BQ Mommy, G Star TV. I gotta shout them out, because without them, I wouldn't be so far in the game right now.
All right, that's what it is. You know, we love BQ Mommy. That's a fact.
All right.
All
You
right.
at?
All right. So,
All right.
I don't really want to hold you We're gonna pull up on you tonight. We're gonna see what you're doing. You telling us we're gonna love your music. From what I've heard, I think we're gonna love your music. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So
matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the pre-order. I'm gonna send you the pre-order to 18 Church Street. You'll be the first person with the whole album.
okay.
So
Got a question.
Yes.
Question. Do you have any videos or music that I can play without YouTube hitting me up and telling me that I got stuff on here I'm not supposed to have?
Absolutely. The
Okay.
Life of a Trap Star.
Okay, so you're gonna get me that,
Uh-huh.
and then I have artists over here at the BBN Network. They've been waiting for me to start up a music show. I think that it's time for us to have our music video show back up and running again. We used to have a music video show, by the way. I think it's
Absolutely.
time for our music video show to get up and running again. And maybe you and some of your people would like to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Anything you're doing, bro, you call me and I'm there.
Got
I'm
it.
supporting you like you support me, man.
Appreciate you. That's what it is. And not for nothing, but that's the type of time you're supposed to be on. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody on that type of time, man. I don't need no violence. Everybody's trying to get some money. The world is crazy right now.
That's
So
a fact.
whichever way I can help and my people's gonna help, we definitely help them.
That's what it is. I'm gonna let you go, my brother, because we have a finite amount of time. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, but we're gonna pull up on you tonight. And look, I'm gonna talk to you before the show start. I might call you back a little bit later today because there's a couple of ideas that I have that I think that we should be doing tonight because we want to try to get you the most visibility.
I'm all for it. I'm all ears.
Yeah, that's what it is. Appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you, man. And you keep up the good work with that show, man.
Appreciate you. That's a fact.
All right, you have a good one.
Later. Shout out to $. Is it $.S. Shout out to S. We are going to need to be pulling up out of here. We'll see if we could get some more. I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick. When y'all don't see me do a lot of videos, it's because I'm working on other things. So whenever you don't see a ton of videos on the BBN Network, believe me, this is what I do. I'm not doing nothing else. The only thing that we can go from here is up. That's it. This is what we do. I'm not disappearing. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. All right, just so we can be clear. The only thing that I am gonna do is I'm gonna grow what I'm doing. We're not stopping nothing. We only growing stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you don't see me putting out a ton of videos, all that means is that I'm somewhere else working and I'm going to get back around to it. And also, I need to sleep, I need to rest, and I need recreation time. Because if I don't have recreation time, I'm going to be grumpy, I'm going to be angry. If I don't sleep, I'm going to be grumpy, I'm going to be angry. And if I don't rest, that means just have some downtime. I'm going to be grumpy and I'm going to be angry. So I do self-maintenance, but I also working. So we working over here. Also, go check out our BBN website. We have some new writers. I'm expecting a lot of new artists. We have articles. We have some new hip hop artists that's coming up. We're looking for more sports writers. We are looking for more writers just in general. We brought a couple more onto the team. We're over here. We're working. The next time you see somebody hating on Jack Frost, ask them what are they doing besides hating on Jack Frost. That's it. Be like, all right, I see what you're talking about, all of these negative things, Jack, but what are you doing? Oh, you're just hating on Jack. That's it. You don't really got nothing else going on in your life. Okay, not a problem. Okay, not a problem. I get it. You don't really got nothing else going on in your life. You're just hating on Jack. Okay. I hope that works out for you. I hope you can feed your kids. If you got kids, I hope you can feed your kids off of the Jack Frost hate. With that being said, we're gonna pull up out of here. Also, we might do a live in the middle of the day, but that's only because we're doing a special thing tonight. We're having we're bringing you a concert tonight. I don't know no other way to say it. We have a concert going on tonight. I don't know no other way to say it. We have a concert. We're doing a BBN concert tonight. All right, featuring S. Dot. With that being said, With that being said, if you got, oh wait, no, this is the morning show. Let's go out there and encourage others to be the best them that they could be. Let's be beneficial in our community. Let's be helpful in our community. Let's spread love in our communities. What did Biggie say? It's the Brooklyn way. It should be the American way. It should be the us way, the earth way. Let's go spread love. Remember, what you put into the universe is what you get back from the universe. So let's go put out positive vibes, positive energy, love. Let's go push each other to be great. Let's go encourage the best. And watch us all win. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.